everybody, and welcome to the History and Chill channel, where we discuss historical facts in ASMR style. We also discuss philosophical facts here and all that good stuff, so if you like that kind of stuff, just consider subscribing to the channel and liking this video, because it really does help the channel grow. Today, this evening, I wanted to make a video about the Ukrainian war. I wanted to, I gathered 20 facts about the Russian-Ukrainian war, and I made a list. So if you catch me peeking to the left, that's because that list is on my computer and I have to read the facts, obviously, because I cannot remember them all. So yeah, without further ado, we'll get straight into the video with fact number 1. The actual war that's going on today began in 2014 with the annexation of the Crimea region. I remember it was 11 years ago that it was on the news, and I was like so confused. I was like, wait, what's happening there? I didn't really understand a lot about it back then. I'm not saying I understand a lot about it today, but anyways, moving on to fact number 2. Also still in 2014, the war in the Donbass region started. There were militia groups, how do you say them, which were backed by the Russians, who came to an uprising in the Donbass region. Fact number 3. The full invasion began in February 22. I remember I was at work and it was on the radio, and I was like, wait, what's happening? And the Russians, they invaded Ukraine. Back then they called it the Special Military Operation. I also know that they hoped it would be over soon. They thought that they would conquer Ukraine in a matter of days or something. But that obviously did not work because of fierce Ukrainian resistance. It's also like I heard a lot about the intel that the Russians had. Apparently they misinformed Putin himself to not I don't know. I kind of don't know how to say it in English, but there was a lot of wrong information being in the Russian top because of them not wanting to disappoint their leaders, or I'm not sure how to say it in English, but you get what I mean probably. So anyways, moving on to fact number 4, which is Kiev holds. I named it like that, but the Russians, they thought that they would take Kiev in a matter of days, as I already said, but it turned out that that Kiev holds it out and still holds out, and showed much more resistance than the Russians initially thought. Fact number 5. In mid-2022, the focus shifts from Kiev to the Donbass region. Russia redirected its forces to fight for eastern regions in Ukraine. Alright, moving on to fact number 6. Ukraine took back Kherson also in 2022, which was back then Russian occupied territory of Ukraine, but they retook it. this was the result of a massive counter-attack of the Ukrainians back then. Fact number 7. In 2022, Russia claimed to have annexed 4 regions in Ukraine. Moscow declared parts of Ukraine as their territory, even though they did not even occupy the territories. Yeah. Moving on to fact number 8. A stalemate sets in late 22, mid 23. Let me just read the full facts. Neither side gained much ground, and heavy trench warfare dominated. I remember seeing pictures of trench warfare in Ukraine, and then they compared like pictures of the First World War, and it was really like, yeah, horrifying pictures of trench warfare. Yeah, it was how do you say it? It was, yeah, I don't know, gruesome to say the least. I mean, like, I can't really find the words for it, but it looked like a living hell in the trenches, and there were a lot of similarities when you look at pictures of the First World War. Anyways, moving on to fact number 9, obviously. A Ukrainian counter-offensive took place in the summer of 2023. Ukraine made some gains in the east and the south, but progress was slower than expected. Fact number 10. The Russian push resumes in the spring of 2024. Moving on to fact number 11. In August 2024, Ukraine striked inside Russia. Ukrainian forces briefly pushed into the Russian border in regions like Kursk. Fact number 12. North Korean troops were reported at the front lines in 2024. Yeah, as the fact says, there were some reports of North Korean soldiers being deployed in fighting for the Russians against the Ukrainians. Yeah, it says a lot, I think. But yeah. Fact number 13. In November of 2024, Russia made big gains conquering Ukrainian soil. Yeah, in November 2024, the Ukrainians lost more ground than in the entire world, including Donetsk region. Fact number 14. 2025 put more pressure on the Ukrainians. Russia kept advancing slowly, though, and Ukraine strengthens defenses and mobilizations. 15. Fact number 15. The drone war intensifies. Both sides rely heavily on drone strikes. Yeah, it's really crazy, dude. Like, drones are terrifying because they are so cheap in relative to other military equipment, but so effective. So there's footage of like $1 million tanks being destroyed by a €300 drone or something with an explosive attached to it. Yeah, it's really crazy, that drone warfare. It's terrifying. Fact number 16. Ukraine's spider web strike started in June 2025, so very recently. Ukraine used hidden drone drones to hit Russian air bases, destroying the bombers. Yeah, which was a really well thought through attack, very strategically planned. If I'm not mistaken, it was also on Russian soil. Yeah, obviously because there were Russian air bases. Yeah, there was like a lot of planning ahead of it. I think they planned it for like a year or something before they executed it, and it also all went according to plan, which is impressive to say the least. Yes. Moving on to fact number 17. Russia advances in Sumy also in June 2025. These last facts are all very recent. Yeah, the Russian troops, they took over villages near Sumy, but they were also later slowed down in their attacks. Moving on to fact number 18, also June 2025. Ukraine and Russia exchanged POWs and soldiers' remains after the Istanbul talks. Fact number 19. Child abduction caused outrages. Tens of thousands of Ukrainian childs were taken to Russia, and few of them have returned. So, I mean, that's really crazy if you think about it. It's just, I mean, it's just disgusting, you know. But yeah, fact number 20. The civilian toll remains very high. Thousands of civilians have died, and emergency workers are frequent targets of Russian strikes. So that's the list of 20 facts about the Russian-Ukrainian war. To me, as a European, I hope the war will soon be over, and I hope that Ukraine can keep its sovereignty, and that we as Europeans should do everything in our capabilities to support them, to defend themselves and defend their democracy. So yeah, that's why I wanted to make this video as well, you know. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and sometimes it feels like the war in Ukraine is big because it's been going on for 3 years almost now. People tend to forget about it sometimes. I mean, like, not forget about it, but it becomes like background noise in the society we live in today. But it's really important to Europe and to Ukraine, and to European values of democracy to be defended well. Yeah. Sometimes I can't find the English words. But anyways, I do hope you enjoyed today's video. Yeah, if you like these kind of videos, feel free to subscribe. And also, I have a lot of videos. They are from 3 to 4 years ago, but about different topics of history. So feel free to check them out on my channel. I took a long break of 3 to 4 years, but now I'm back, and I actually really don't know why I took such a long break, because now I really feel like excitement to make videos for you guys to watch, because I think the topics are really interesting, and it's also, when I look up these facts, I get to learn stuff and then report them back to you. So it's a very interesting way to spend my time when I'm not working or not making music or something like that. So yeah, I hope to see you in the next video.